Procrastination is a common behavior characterized by the delay or avoidance of tasks. It is often perceived as a sign of laziness or poor time management, but a deeper look into its psychological underpinnings reveals more complex motivations. By examining procrastination through the lenses of self-worth theory, mindset perspectives, and dopamine mechanics, we can better understand its causes and devise more effective strategies to overcome it. Self-worth theory posits that a fundamental human need is to perceive oneself as capable and competent. This need for competence is closely tied to our self-worth, especially in environments where performance is regularly evaluated, such as schools or workplaces. According to this theory, procrastination can be a self-protective strategy to safeguard self-worth. When performance is seen as a direct reflection of one's ability, the stakes of any task become exceedingly high. If an individual fears that their performance will not meet their standards or the standards of others, they might delay starting the task to avoid potential failure. This delay provides a convenient excuse. If they do not perform well, they can attribute it to the lack of time rather than a lack of ability. Mindset theory offers valuable insights into how beliefs about abilities influence behavior. A fixed mindset holds that abilities and intelligence are static and unchangeable. In this view, tasks become high-stakes tests of inherent ability. This perspective exacerbates procrastination because the fear of failure is heightened. Failing a task is seen as evidence of unchangeable inadequacies. Conversely, a growth mindset believes that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This perspective reduces the fear of failure, viewing challenges as opportunities to grow rather than threats to self-worth. When individuals adopt a growth mindset, they are more likely to embrace difficult tasks and persist despite setbacks. This reduces the tendency to procrastinate because the focus shifts from proving oneself to improving oneself. Dopamine mechanics. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter often associated with pleasure and reward, plays a crucial role in motivation and goal-directed behavior. It is involved in anticipating rewards, driving effort, and modulating how effortful a task feels. Here's how dopamine mechanics can influence procrastination. Anticipation of rewards. Dopamine levels rise in anticipation of a reward, providing the energy and drive to pursue a task. If a task is perceived as rewarding or aligned with personal goals, it can trigger a dopamine release, increasing motivation to start and complete it. Effort and perceived difficulty. Higher dopamine levels can make tasks feel less effortful and more manageable. Conversely, if dopamine levels are low, tasks can seem overwhelming and daunting, leading to avoidance and procrastination. Reward prediction error. This concept refers to the difference between expected and actual outcomes. Positive prediction errors, when outcomes exceed expectations, boost dopamine levels, reinforcing the behavior that led to the reward. Negative prediction errors, when outcomes fall short, reduce dopamine levels, potentially leading to discouragement and avoidance behaviors. By combining these psychological insights, we can develop strategies to mitigate procrastination, reframe challenges. Viewing tasks as opportunities to learn and grow can shift the focus from performance outcomes to the learning process. This reframing aligns with the concept of a growth mindset and can enhance the anticipatory dopamine response, making the task more appealing and less intimidating. Set incremental goals. Breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps can create more frequent dopamine releases, maintaining motivation and reducing the perceived difficulty of the task. Each completed step provides a sense of accomplishment, reinforcing the behavior and encouraging continued effort. Celebrate progress. Regularly acknowledging and celebrating small achievements can sustain dopamine levels and motivation. This practice aligns with the growth-oriented perspective by emphasizing continuous improvement and learning over perfect outcomes. Develop self-awareness. Cultivating awareness of one's motivations and fears can help in recognizing when procrastination is a self-protective strategy. Understanding the dynamics of self-worth and motivation allows individuals to identify the specific fears and avoidance tactics that lead to procrastination, enabling more conscious and productive choices. Challenge fixed beliefs. Actively questioning the belief that abilities are static can help shift towards a growth mindset. Reminding oneself of past improvements through effort and learning can reinforce the belief that abilities can be developed. This perspective reduces the fear of failure and encourages engagement with challenging tasks. Focus on intrinsic rewards. Emphasizing the intrinsic rewards of tasks, such as the satisfaction of learning and personal growth, can enhance dopamine-driven motivation. This approach reduces reliance on external validation and aligns motivation with personal values and goals. Practice self-compassion. Recognizing that setbacks are a natural part of the learning process and practicing self-compassion can diminish the negative impact of failures on self-worth. Being kind to oneself and avoiding harsh self-judgment can maintain dopamine levels and motivation, fostering resilience and a more constructive approach to challenges. Procrastination is a complex behavior rooted in the interplay between self-worth, mindset, and dopamine dynamics. Understanding these underlying mechanisms provides a framework for addressing procrastination more effectively. By adopting a growth-oriented perspective, focusing on intrinsic rewards, and developing self-awareness, individuals can overcome the paralyzing effects of procrastination and cultivate a more productive and fulfilling approach to their tasks. Through these strategies, we can transform procrastination from a self-protective barrier into an opportunity for growth and improvement.